Welcome to the World News, your daily dose of stories around the globe. I'm Randolf Jamias here in Naypyidaw. Heading our news for today is a high-level dialogue between China and Germany. The two countries have held a third forum ministerial-level strategic dialogue in Beijing. The plans are to work together to promote China and Europe ties.
Chinese Foreign Minister Yang Jiechi says the two countries have made tremendous progress in their relations over the past 4 decades. Yang Jiechi proposed that the two sides should increase high-level contacts and communication in all fields and strengthen political mutual trust. He also said the two sides should implement the results of the second round of Sino-German government talks, expand mutual investment and the scale of bilateral trade, and make joint efforts to fight against trade protectionism. German Foreign Minister Guido Westerwelle said China's development has brought promising prospects for cooperation between the two countries. Germany is willing to boost bilateral relations to a higher level along with China. Yang Jiechi and Westerwelle on Thursday also signed a statement of intent to build a closer cooperation between the two foreign ministers.
Also in China, a Chinese writer, Mo Yan, has won the 2012 Nobel Prize in Literature, announced Peter Englund, Permanent Secretary of the Swedish Academy in Stockholm on Thursday. He said he will keep working hard on his new works and hopes more works of Chinese writers will be acknowledged by the world. Alfred Nobel, a Swedish industrialist who invented dynamite, established the Nobel Prizes in his will in 1895. The first awards were handed out 6 years later. The awarding ceremony will be held in December 10th. The winner will win a medal, a personal diploma, and a cash award of 8 million Swedish kronor, or about $1 million. The 57-year-old contemporary Chinese writer Mo Yan has been a popular figure in China's literary scene since the mid-1980s.
The Nobel Prize in Literature for 2012 is awarded to the Chinese writer Mo Yan, who, with hallucinatory realism, merges folk tales, history, and the contemporary. Thank you.
Let's go some diving now. A Spanish warship dating back about 3 centuries ago has been found in the Mediterranean Sea. The galleon is believed to be important in shedding light in the history of naval battle in that period. More of this in our report.
These cannons have sat here at the bottom of the Mediterranean, probably for 3 centuries. The footage released by the Italian Finance Police shows remnants of what they believe is a sunken Spanish warship. It was first discovered by an off-duty policeman in August during a snorkel trip off the coast of Avola in southeastern Sicily. So far, 5 cannons have been found with their wheel trolleys intact. Here you see how one cannon is being floated up by air balloons to be analyzed by a team of archaeologists on shore. The Finance Police say that the most likely explanation is that the cannons belong to a Spanish galleon sunk by British warships in the late 17th century, when the two maritime powers are known to have clashed many times. Researchers believe that the area could be littered with other casualties from the same naval battle, and more dives have been scheduled for further studies.
It's time for the latest in technology. It looks like a large flying insect, but it's actually a man-made device to make disaster response more effective. And it's being used by a Japanese company to reach damaged sites that are hard to reach and to send back high-resolution video images. Here's the full story.
A strange object flies into sight. It's unmanned and takes pictures. The multicopter, as it's called, can shoot a video like this. It's the work of this aerial port company prefecture. Tengo Yamazaki and his team photographed disaster areas across Japan.
The unique thing about this unmanned copter is that it can go places where humans cannot, take photos and gather valuable information.
4 years ago, the team made this unmanned aircraft. Guided by remote control, it flies to location, takes pictures, and returns. At the end of March last year, the aircraft made headlines. It flew over the damaged nuclear plant in Fukushima right after the disaster. From a height of 400 meters, it took high-resolution photos. This shows the first details of the damage. It provided crucial information on where to spray water and how much. Until now, the company could only take still pictures. But after Fukushima, the crew decided to make an aerial cam that takes moving images in 3D. Their goal was to get a bird's eye view. They decided to use a multicopter, a kind of helicopter that has 6 rotors. It lifts off vertically. Controlling speed and direction is easy. The team has just started taking pictures. One person controls the copter, the other the camera. They try to send the copter under a low. But as the multicopter rises, part of it gets in the shot. A second pass sucks. The camera is so good, it can even show the texture of rocks. And it can record clear images of places people can't reach from the ground.
We aim to get information out as quickly as possible. If there's a place where the multicopter can take film, we'll fly it there. We want to be a pioneer in this kind of aviation.
With their bird's eye views, they've achieved their ambition. By providing photos of unreachable places, multicopters have disaster response teams do a more effective job. Hideyuki Morito, NHK World, Niigata.
Moving now to sports, Serbia's Novak Djokovic took another step towards regaining the top ranking in men's tennis as he easily reached the quarterfinals at the Shanghai Masters on Thursday with a 6-3, 6-2 win over Spain's Feliciano Lopez. Djokovic, currently world number 2, is favored to end 2012 on top of the rankings as the Swiss, winner of last year's Paris Masters and season-ending World Tour Finals, has significantly more ranking points to defend. Lopez was no match for Djokovic, who blasted his way to victory in a little over an hour and served up 12 booming aces in the process. Also in the last 8 is Frenchman Djokovic Sunga. He held off a second-set surge from Cypriot Bagdatis before claiming a 6-3, 7-6 victory that will boost his chances of reaching London's end-of-season showpiece in early November. Sunga is currently 8th in the race to London, will vie to join the Tour's elite at the O2. Berdig is also right in contention to qualify for the World Tour Finals, so a good showing against Sunga will only strengthen his claim for a place in London. And in golf, Australian Nick O'Hearn recorded 6 birdies in a sizzling 7-hole stretch on the way to a commanding 3-shot lead in Thursday's opening round of the Freeze.com Open in San Martin, California. Left-hander O'Hearn fired a flawless 9 under par 62 to equal the course record at Cor de Valle Golf Club. The 40-year-old piled up 9 birdies, including 6 in 7 holes from the 17th after he began his round at the 10th, to end the day 3 strokes clear of Venezuela's Jonathan Vegas, Belgian Nicolas Colserts, and American Derek Ernst. Swede Jonas Blixt was a further shot back after opening with a 66, level with Britain's Greg Owen and Americans Charles Howell III, John Mallinger, and Gary Woodland. Among the big names in the field, U.S. Ryder Cup captain Davis Love III opened with a 69. Former world number 1 Vijay Singh carded a 70, and British Open champion Ernie Els returned a 71. Thanks for the company. We'll be right back for more. Please stay with us.